Drum roll, please. It is January 20th and something new has arrived on the farm. Okay, here's the brand new Kuhn Night Slinger SLC 132. And Randy likes to say fresh paint, but it's dark in here so you really can't see how nice it is.
Alex is going to haul the last load of pit manure for today. Clean the pit out. We want to get it cleaned out before the ground all thaws out. The bean ground where we was hauling is getting too greasy because too much bare dirt and it's thawing out pretty fast. But we have some cornstalk ground that we didn't disc the cornstalks, so with all the trash on the ground, that don't thaw out as fast. So he's going to take that last load up there and get that done, and then move on to another project for today.
You can see there's really not that much left in the pit, so we'll see if he can get this all on one load. And that way it'll be cleaned out before the upcoming rain. Looks like it's getting pretty full. You think he's going to get all that in there?
He'll get most of it. If he don't, he'll stay in there. We may be able to haul one more day tomorrow morning. If it gets down to about 33 and there's frost in the ground is set up again enough to where we can travel on that cornstalk ground one more day, because they are talking rain on Thursday afternoon all the way through Friday night, I think. And forecast I heard we could get from an inch to an inch and a half out of all that. So we want to try to keep the pit cleaned out while we can. This is our new spreader. We've used it about a little over a week now, and looks just like the other one, except it's clean.
And it's new. All the parts are new.
It is exactly like the other one.
We better move. He'll get... And a shout out goes to Arthur's Repair Shop, who sold the spreader to Beckman Brothers Dairy. All right, let's hop in with Alex and his two dogs, and we'll see how this new spreader works. Okay, there's one dog there and one dog here. And they can't wait to go. Look at them.
Limited space.
That and not close.
That's all it does. It's head shut. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Hopefully not.
It's pretty full. Hope we don't get stuck.
I do too.
That could happen. Then what?
I doubt it. Not today yet.
Looks like the milk collar's here. So we just have to go like a half a mile down the road for this load. But this is kind of a bumpy road.
This is the rough road.
Could be one of the worst because they did some work, but they didn't quite finish what they should have. It's kind of a bone of contention with all of the people that have to drive on it. When you're going downhill, do you have to change anything?
Just hold your brakes a little bit. So don't get going too fast. It's bumpy down here.
You go over these roads enough and you know exactly where the big bumps are. And there's one,
Still find them though. Can't avoid them.
and up here comes another one. Hope you guys don't have vertigo on this video, because I didn't try to hold it steady. We're getting beat up here, folks. But the dogs, they're just where we left them.
Stay now. Right about use some air conditioning.
Or air.
Some fresh air.
This is where John Henry grew up. So it looks like he got his pit hauled out Saturday, and he spread it on that field. And we are headed for the cornfield with the stubble left on it. Have you guys spread anything on this yet?
Yeah, a couple loads.
Do you know where? And then you go to the next.
Yeah, you can see where it's at on there.
stuck.
Go for a ride. They get a big tractor out and pull yourself pulling out.
Tell us about those levers and what they operate.
This first lever is your hydraulics for the gate on the manure spreader. Pull it back, it opens it all the way up and push it forward, lowers it down. Then we got the third one is your deflector for the how far your manure flies. And that's the same way, up, back, pull it back towards you is to raise it up, and then push it forward is to drop it back down.
Spinning out like you're about done. You gotta warn me when you're gonna pick that up, Alex. When you're gonna pick up speed, you gotta warn me. I'm not the one in the chair. Okay, you don't want me to kill your dogs.
No. This time of year, during the winter time, we usually let the gate on the spreader halfway up so it don't freeze down to the metal on the spreader. That way it can go either way. Usually it never freezes whenever it's halfway open.
Why are you trying to go on that? To break it up, or you?
No, it ain't tracking mud that way out on the road.
You're trying to avoid it and get on the corn
Well,
stalks?
the snow will clean your tires off. That way you can track mud out on the road.
Well, maybe we shook it all off there.
Well, we might have.
You're gonna go through this ditch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once this corner gets hot.
I really hurt myself back here.
Yeah, that's kind of an
Oh, there's
stubble.
yeah.
Kind of a dangerous place.
Didn't know what that was. I thought it was like a controller thing. Did you get your sheep barn hauled out the other day?
I did.
But you used the little spreader for that, right?
Yeah.
Was that enough? Just one load or what?
No, there's 3 loads in there.
Wow.
It's easier to get around with that little one. See easier.
And where'd you spread that?
I went right across the road from my house on Weldy's corn stalk ground.
Which that was really cold, so that was no problem.
Yeah, that was frozen.
This is nice. Today is going to be up in the 40s, where last week it was below 0. So this is very welcome weather. I just hope stuff doesn't get sick from the heat warm up. Have you noticed anything different about the new spreader? I mean,
not really. No, it's about the same as the other one.
as far as that, how it runs, and
Yeah.
the other one was new enough that it didn't really have problems.
No, it didn't have any issues. It just time to trade it in and get a new one. Every couple years, 3 years, we do it 4.
How many times a week do you think you use this?
I don't know. I often wonder how many loads it hauls a year. Should put a counter in here sometime. Every time you load a load, click it, count it.
Heard it from Alex. Thanks for letting us ride along.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lexi. Thanks, Grit. You're welcome. All right, here we have some back scratchers for the cows in the holding pen. And this is something that we got from our sister Ann. We have 2 more, and Randy's trying to figure out a way to attach it to the barn. We need to see if the gate's gonna close. Oh no.
That one you can always go high or low. Chain. Okay.
And Donnie won't run into this. Oh. Butterfingers. Third time's a charm. It's kind of heavy duty there.
That's looking
You
close.
need to go get a tape measure.
That's close enough right there. But you got the old one. Did you tell him you're gonna put one here?
Yeah, one out in the sun on that corner, but he's looking at it thinking, what's going to crack it where it comes out, but he really back underneath it, like somewhere not here, like it'd have to be like,
On the pipe?
No, it'd be on a post. Like make a
mount it on a
steel plate with a pipe coming, a smaller pipe inside of the bigger pipe that goes in here that you bolt this hole through. It just, and then you put a bolt in the end so they can't get it off. And just turn.
He's putting a lot of thought into it. Try it out, Tony.
It's the same height.
They are not an inch different.
They are 2. I bet you they're 3/4 of an
You're
inch.
right. Hey, it's good enough for government work. We're in the holding pen and we're gonna see if the cows like the scratchers. The cows are more interested than getting scratched on my boot. You monster. Don't flip me off this gate. I wonder if this one's one of Randy's pets. More like a pest. Here are a couple cows using it.
Probably just rubbed on it, not wore it down.
And here's Randy's idea for the scratcher.
I want to get 3 more of them.
So you'll have to weld it, the arms and stuff.
Yeah, but
Same way.
I know how to do it now, so it'll, I mean, it won't take long to make them. I just gotta get the brushes.
But for some reason, there's just nothing like getting their back scratched from their bestie, Randy. We're going to wrap it up here at Beckman Brothers Dairy and More. Join us next time, and as always, thanks for watching.